All right, well, a couple of things. It's Friday. I haven't even been in the shop this week, just doing business things. I am going to get a project done, hopefully today, maybe tomorrow, and publish this on Sunday, building a crosscut sled. I need a decent crosscut sled, and I've got a nice piece of 1/2 inch Baltic birch. I'm going to use that. So I will start that in a little bit, but I wanted to talk about a few things, including whatever happened to the barn project, my dream shop in Vermont, and I'll get to that. First I wanted to talk about Flexzilla. They're not a sponsor, but they sent me 2 of these hoses, and they're really great. It's so nice and easy to wrap up. It doesn't twist all up on you. My old black hose, no matter how much time I put into trying to get it to wrap up nice and neat on the hook, it'd be all kinked out and not look good. So these are nice hoses, and I'm going to give one of them to you. Just leave a comment. I'll pick a random comment and send it out next week. And the other bit of news is I was on the Darwin Orver channel last week. Lynn built her living room into a home theater, and I love Lynn's channel. It's so diverse, and she produces the videos just so professionally. So anyway, I shot the piece here, sent it to her, and then she edited me into the video, and that was really cool to be part of one of her videos. So if you don't know Lynn, I'm sure you know Lynn's channel, but if you don't, or if you didn't see that video, I'll have a link in the description. So whatever happened to the Vermont project, it's a little bit of a long story. I just want to tell you how we ended up with the property. So my wife's grandmother lived down the road from this house that we bought, maybe a mile and a half down the road. My wife, as a child, would always see this house and just love this house. And we would visit my wife's grandmother, and so I knew of the house. And when the house came on the market, we had an opportunity to buy it, and we bought the house. Now, it needed a ton of work, and I ended up commuting from New Jersey to Vermont. I would leave on Monday mornings at like 4:30 in the morning, get up there and work until Friday midday, and then come back. And it took a few months, but I got the house looking really pretty nice. And I thought that we would eventually move up there. I mean, I was all up for that kind of living a little bit more simpler life, but I guess that wasn't in the cards. The kids are just kind of really enmeshed in school and sports, and I don't think my wife really wanted to move up there. But my desire to move up there was to just have a simpler life and have a big wood shop. So, you know, every woodworker wants a bigger shop. It's always like the shop is getting a little small on me. But anyway, so that wasn't going to happen, and as the kids got older, we started to go there less and less. And every time we went there, I would end up working on something. It was always, you know, it's an old house, always needs work. And eventually I thought, well, maybe if I could get some sponsors involved and turn the barn into a maker space, it would give me some reason to keep it, and that was my train of thought there. But I really couldn't get that to happen, so we ended up putting the house on the market, sold the house and the barn, but kept a small piece of land. And actually, it's a good sized piece of land, good enough. And now what my plan to do is to just sort of take a break a little bit, kind of catch my breath, and then when my youngest son graduates high school, then I would go up there and build something kind of like this barn here, but a little bit bigger, make the downstairs a wood shop and the upstairs a living space. And the reason why I'm really excited about this idea is 2 miles up the road is a place called the Three Stallion Inn, and I think it has about 17 rooms. It has a golf course, a swimming pool, hiking trails, and my thought is I could run a kind of a school, a art school, woodworking school, wood finishing school out of that barn a few months out of the year, have people stay at the inn, and just take that little drive down the dirt road to go to the art school. And if it's a husband and wife and one of them doesn't have any interest in woodworking, well then maybe they'll play golf or go fishing or just hang out and do some of the Vermont type things. So that's what is going on. It's not a dead idea, it's just kind of on hold for now. The idea of rebuilding the post and beam barn is not going to happen. And sometimes it's just easier building something new anyway. So anyway, that's what's going on with that. I did take some video of the land. Unfortunately, I didn't take any video of what would be the area where I would build in. There is a nice flat area, but I was just looking at my phone and I only have video of kind of walking up that mountain stream. So if you want to see what that looks like, stick around. I'm going to get to work. Hopefully I'll finish this crosscut sled and I'll see you on Sunday.